Lord, I got my dress on backwards. That's okay. Gave it some texture. That's okay. See what I got going on here. Get you a little mat over there. Hey, what a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Beautiful day in the neighborhood. Would you be? Oh my God, that's old. I'm showing my age, honey. I'm gonna light this candle. I hope the sweetness does not bring. Come on, come on, come on. Don't give out on me now, girl. There we go. There we go. I hope this don't bring the bees. I hope it don't bring the bees. Hey, Lawrence, how you doing? Hey, Patrice, Petra, Petra. Girl, look at that. Hey, look, I just seen I had my dress on backwards. Guess what? It's gonna have to stay like that. What y'all doing? Happy, what day of the week is it? Tuesday. See, that's the age right there. That's the age. Hey, Matthew, how you doing? Hey, Wanda, how you doing? Hey, Angie, hi. Oh, I'm Chocolate. Thank you, boo. Thank you. Just a little sweetness going on. Yes. Did you, Lawrence? It came out the sink. It didn't come. I mean, no. It came out the faucet. It didn't come out the sink. But it didn't happen again. So I don't know how to even explain it to anybody. Y'all know because I showed y'all, but it came out the sink. Like it didn't come up. I don't know if this is a good idea to be outside or not. I didn't think the pollen was bad. Hey, funny videos. Hey, Brenda. How you doing? So I'm going to see if it happens again. I'm going to do this. Oh, honey, I'm not going to mess with your nest. You can have the tree. I'm just sitting out here for a little while. You don't mind, do you? I'm not going to mess with your babies. Mm-mm. Yes. Did y'all have a great day? It is beautiful out here. That's why I came out here. But that bird looked like to say, what's she doing? This is my house though, but look like they done took over the trees. Yes. Lawrence, I haven't seen you in a while. You been doing okay? If you ever want to keep away mosquitoes, take fabric softener sheets, pin it to your shirt. Fabric, okay. Because I just bought this little thing from the dollar store. It says mosquitoes repellent coils. Each coil burns up for 5 to 7 hours. Outdoors, place 1 coil every 10 feet. I'm see if it's worked. I don't expect a lot of from this because it was at the dollar store, right? So I did bring a candle also. You know what it looked like? It looked like incense. That's what it looked like. It looked like incense. I'll give it a little try. 1 coil. Oh, I see it. It's on top of each other. Oh. I don't know how long I'm going to stay out here, but we'll see. How you doing, Robinson? Hey, Jens. Put what in my hair? I don't have no hair. Put what in my hair? What are you talking about? Hey, honey. How you doing? I just, I tell everybody, get some makeup and just start practicing on your face. Just do a little bit at a time. And if you start with makeup around your eyes, that's all it takes. Just do the eyes, because you can always do lip gloss. Do your eyes, okay? It's summertime too. You don't even want a lot of makeup. I do from here to here. That's it. Because powder is my friend. I put some powder on and that's it. Let me see if this works. I'm going to have to get the fabric softener. That's all it is. It's like an incense. You see that? We'll see if it... Right now, I'm more... It smells like an incense too. I'm more worried about the flies than anything else. You know I don't never follow directions right. My husband said, don't come out here. That's why the bird came over here. They was like, oh, Lord, here she come. What's she going to do now? You know, that's what the bird said. Let me go over here with my babies because I don't know what she going to be doing outside. That child never come outside. I don't even know how you're supposed to do this. I'm going to do it like this. Okay. You know I'm going to make a way. I'm a mama. I'm going to figure something out. That's what we going to do. Especially when you don't follow directions, right? When you don't follow directions. That's what we're going to do. We're going to do it just like that. For my husband to have a fit, right? It said supposed to last 4. I'm going to break this up. I'm going to do this. Look, I can't be jumping and I'm outside, right? I'm gonna put this cord right here. That's all it is incense. What else can I'm gonna hang this right here. I'm gonna get some of those stick to Lawrence. You know the bamboo sticks, and I just stick them. And nah, my husband probably won't trust me. He probably say I'll burn down the house. Where's the trust at? Where's the trust? Hey, Keynote. Thank you, baby. Thank you. I'll leave it right there. So I know I have one here, one there, and I'll put one more. Thank you, Lawrence. You coming up? Lord, Lawrence. Let me go to subscriber. Let me see. Top messages, all messages, fan funding. Okay, what's going on? How do I do that? They didn't change stuff up. Chat fitter. Community change. You make block words. Anyone. That should be a little better for you, Lawrence. I put it on subscriber. Thank you. Hey, JJ. Hey, Miss Unicorn. How you doing, sweetie? I appreciate y'all coming on. First of all, let me start by saying happy Tuesday. I am SheilagreenHall, a lupus warrior. How you doing, Annie V? I miss y'all, and I had to come over here and see what y'all been up to. So I'm trying something. It's incense. That's all it is. I didn't put one behind me, but that's okay. Let's see if it keep away the. I know that's Lawrence. Why we just can't all get along and love on each other? You know, what's the problem? What's the problem? I try to bring my happy spirit. You know, some people just don't like you when you're happy. I don't know why. But I wish that on everybody. I wish everybody can find some kind of peace in their life, some kind of love in their life. And it might not be with nobody. It might just have to start with you. But I wish that for everybody. Everybody to find some kind of peace in their life. You know? Thank you. You know, that's what it really comes down to is finding that inner peace for yourself. And it's hard. And I know it's hard. What you know about the Lord? Yeah, I know it's hard. I know it's hard. I don't know what it is. I think it's a fight within yourself. I think people fight within themselves so much, and when they get a opportunity to let stuff out, they try to let every thought out that comes in their head. And I know I'm gonna say Reverend Watson did a sermon, I want to say maybe 5 to 10 years ago, where he said, you cannot stop the thoughts that come in your mind. You can't stop that, but you can stop what comes out after that. You can process those thoughts and you can control what comes after that. You can't stop what coming in, but you sure enough have control on what's coming out. And I think people don't want the control in or out. You know, it's a control for me not to go off. It's easy to react all the time. It's easy to react. It is more control to not react, to not react. And that's what more people need to learn is how to not react to some of those thoughts and wishes. You know? Thank you, Lawrence. We all need a Lawrence in our pocket, right? Hey, Saunders. Thank you. Yes. we I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do all these incense, right? I did bring me some juice out. I brought me some juice. I tried me some beet juice the other day. It was really good. I mixed the beet juice in with the cranberry juice. You know what? I probably need to move this one away from me. And the doctors asked me how long I've been smoking. I was like, I have never smoked. I could never smoke. I never could breathe. It never been, it never been a fantasy for me to smoke a cigarette or anything. It just haven't. I'm gonna put that right there, see if it works. Oh, that's better. I think that smoke was too close to me. How you been, Anna V? I decided to come outside for a little while. I can count. Look, I feel like I'm in Jurassic Park. I can count on my hand since we've been in this house since 2006. I can count on my hand how many times I sat outside. I always, ever since we moved there, I always been working, working, working. I never really got the opportunity to enjoy anything that I work for. I always was working, working, working. Isn't that something? And I thought about that a couple of years ago. I thought about that during COVID. I was like, I never even got the chance to just to sit outside. I'm gonna have to be careful because I don't want it to burn the porch. My husband gonna get me. Y'all remind me before I get off live to put all these little fires out. Let, um, yes, the weather is beautiful. I know. You know, when you're a business owner, when you're a business owner, and I married a business owner, we always was thinking about the next thing to do, how to set up for the next event, how to set up for the next payout, how to set up for this and that. And fortunate enough, in 2025, it's a lot of young people that everything we had to do manually, they can do right on the computer. They can do right on their phone. They don't have to work as hard physically like we did. They can do everything with the touch of a button. Well, we looked into that, Lawrence. We looked into that. Do you know, do you know people are paying more for less space? They're paying more for less space. Now, I have taken everything in consideration. I'm taking into consideration my husband is older. I'm taking in consideration maintenance. I'm taking in consideration. I think our downfall, that that we can do. This is real talk. This is real talk. And let me clarify this. This is Real Talk with SheilagreenHall, a lupus warrior, and my husband is 77 years old, and he's getting ready to turn 78. And my thought process is different now. My thought process is different. We was working hard for the kids, working hard to try to build a foundation, working hard trying to make it better for them, that we forget about ourselves. We forgot about setting up for ourselves, trying to make it better for them. So a lot of things we let go. A, a lot of things we let go. So I think it wouldn't be as hard to get to your answer, Lawrence. It wouldn't have been hard if we kept up with the maintenance. What? Batman. I'm sorry. Um, yes, Lawrence, 2,000, 2,300, 2,500. That's just to be comfortable. Just to be comfortable. What is the benefits of that? Yes, you don't have to do maintenance. You don't have to cut grass. You don't have to that's pretty much it. Maybe you don't have the extra bills like gas, water, electric, I think. But otherwise than that, what are you paying for? If you're late on your rent, they'll give you a pay and quit. They can put you out in 15, 20 days. If you're late on your mortgage, at least you got 3 months. That's a big difference right there. Okay? If you if somebody over top of you in an apartment mess up, it can affect you. If somebody over top of me, somebody over top of me, in my house is one of the kids. Like my oldest, like my son, something went more wrong with the bathroom and the water overflowed. I overflowed. I do have that. What is that? Home shield, home something, home the insurance. You see what I'm saying? Hey, Mimi, not in Oregon or no gray state. Oh, they do have that. Far as apartments, you have a grace. It's 2,500 for a one boy. Yes, Yes. So yes, we did think about that, but I like being able to walk in my house and I don't have to worry about nobody else's and I'm before I say this, I don't want you to think negative at all. I don't have to worry about no babies crying. I don't have to worry about nobody else crazy dogs but my two dogs. I don't have to worry about nobody stumping. I don't have to worry about nobody leaving their trash out unless we leave our trash out. I don't have to worry about nobody else's argument or anything. Would I um 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 would I appreciate not having the maintenance? Of course I would. But do it gives you a peace of mind? Yes, it does. Yeah. You know what, Saunders? It doesn't bother us like it bothers other people. And let me give you a little background on that. My oldest son died when he was 33 years old. Every time we say that he turned another year older, it is in celebration. It's in celebration. Unfortunately, my youngest son knows more people that left this earth than we do. And they never even make it. They didn't make it to 35. They didn't make it to 40, 45, 50. My husband is the oldest man that my family know. He's the oldest person in our family. You can you and I know other people don't understand, but that is so significant and a strong um stand right there. It is a powerful, strong statement to the rest of the young men in our family that you can live. You can live to become an old man. You can live to become a grandpa. You can live to become somebody that you can look up to and appreciate, even if you made your mistakes in your young life. But it's so many of them that's making such drastic mistakes in their young life that they can't come back from. They can't come back from it. So where most people don't understand why I keep saying 77, we understand. We understand. And I did a couple of videos trying to get people to understand why it's so powerful for more young men to see men growing old because they don't have that reality. It's so many of them. It's so many of them that don't have that reality. They don't have daddy in their life. They don't have papa in their life. Louis, is the door open? The cat, the boys, is the cat with you? She must be in the house. Because they going off. So no, 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 no. No, Saunders. No, we should be able to have a conversation. We should be able to talk about these things. And you should be able to ask me and I can respond. And I want to respond because I want more people to understand why I do that. And most people don't get it until explain it to them. You know, they just look at the fact that he have a younger wife, but you don't look at the fact on what it means to not just my family, but other people that's watching this. The second thing is, if anything ever happened to Lewis, his kids would be able to always go to the internet. They don't have to come look for me. They don't have to come and follow me or anything. His grandkids, his great grandkids, all of them will be able to Google in there my 77-year-old husband. If you put 77-year-old and husband in Google right now, my Lewis gonna come up. Lewis gonna come up. You see, that is a wonderful thing. That's one of the legacies I can leave him, that they would always be able to find him. I got a whole wall full of pictures. I have a whole container full of pictures. I have probably 1,000 physical photos, but they will have to come to the house to see that. When you Google 77-year-old husband, they will be able to find them, his picture, us anywhere that they are in the world. You know, and I think that's special. I think it's not a lot of people. And his footprint, that is his footprint that he's leaving. That, his daughter can say, um, go ahead and put your grandpa name in there, and it's gonna come up. They will be able to do that. Okay, they will be able to do that. And that's special. You don't know what a smile that puts on his face. And you wouldn't know it. That's why they keep on telling me to talk more. I guess it's those things that people wonder, that, hey, Jessica, um, that people wonder do why I do things. And sometimes I go into a long discussion. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I don't like keep on answering the same question over and over. And for me is, I talk so Southern. I used to get teased a lot. Especially when I used to put on hair competitions. I used to go up north and promote my hair shows. And it was like, you talk so Southern. So that just stopped me from talking a lot. I even did platform work on a stage, and they wanted me to talk more. I was the person that said, no, I'll do this, and you are explaining. So even in my back office, they keep on telling me to talk more, to talk more, talk more. So I'm glad you're asking the questions. That makes it go much easier for me to have a conversation with you. I appreciate it. I'm not telling you, Angela. I am not telling you. On every platform, they ask me the same thing. No, you can't even sneak that question in on me. Mm-mm. I, you never tell your age. Not your true one. Now, my mama stayed 25 until I was old enough to figure out. I was like, she was 25 last year. When she said, it took a while. I think she got away with telling us she was 25 at least a good 10 years. Yes, Jessica, a woman never reveals her age, honey. I'm gonna put that beet juice in here again too. Thank you. And I think that I tell people, I said, if anybody ever really figure it out, I might say yes. But we've been together for 34 years. I met him when I was in community college. I told you the story, right? I have a whole video on telling the story how I met my husband. Especially, and my husband is the one that convinced me to go to hair school, because I was failing my classes in community college, staying up all night doing hair. If that bird keep me, I'm worried about the bird going a boo boo on me. That's why I keep turning around. I might make sure I sit on that side tomorrow. Hmm. Bless you. Yep. Thank you so much. You're a beautiful person. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Linda Lewis. Lewis always said that his first name is how people spell their last name. Oh, look, I'm gonna have to come outside more, right? Because I keep jumping at every noise I hear, right? Thank you, Tiffany. I appreciate you, baby. I appreciate all your support. I was just telling my niece, I said, I tried to go live on a couple of other platforms, but the conversation, everything is so good on YouTube that I feel comfortable going live on YouTube. I'm gonna try to feel comfortable going on live on every platform Yeah, because I have a goal, and next month is Louis' birthday. You know, I'm supposed to be retiring him by that. Oh yeah, and that's something else they keep on saying. Make sure you tell people to tap the screen. Make sure you tell them to like and subscribe, because I started talking to y'all so much. I don't even be thinking about saying like and follow and subscribe. You know, how you doing, PJ? I haven't seen you in a long time. It's beautiful out here. It is. I keep on saying I want to go camping, right? And every time a bird or something come, I jump. But this, my van that, hey, Andy, my van that broke down, I have the perfect idea for it. So we're going to gut it out, and we're going to dress it up for the grandbaby, and dress it up just like a little man cave, but it's going to be a girl cave, because the air conditioner is still working in the van. The you still can turn it on and off. Okay, you just can't move it. So I'm gonna keep it, and I'm gonna dress it up. We're gonna gut everything out. I don't know if we can paint the inside, but if we cannot paint the inside, I was gonna do like a pink. If we can't, I'm gonna take material and cover the inside and make it just like a little girl cave. Thank you. Yes, I'm gonna be doused in it. And that's gonna be so cute, right? That is gonna be so cute. How you doing, Blucker? Kind of Richard and past the Airstream dealership on Banner RV. Right, right. I keep on saying I'm gonna do it. Well, my husband is legally blind, so he cannot drive. But I was like, do I want the responsibility of being the driver? I don't know. But that was our goal. My other goal was, before we got to this point in our lives, I was gonna become a truck driver, and he was gonna be my sidekick, and that's how we was gonna travel the world. We was not the world, but United States. That I was gonna be a truck driver and travel like that. Well, I know, right? That was a good idea, right? I know I heard a bee, and I'm not talking about small bee. I'm talking about big bee. They're up in the tree. Mm-hmm. Don't. And you know what? They chirp all day long. Even when I go to my office, we have hedges in front of the window. They're in there. They chirp all day, all day. Yes, they are very active in talking to each other. Thank you for coming in, Lopez. Juanita, correct? Mm-hmm. Yes. Thank you, PJ. I'm thinking of a couple of ideas now to do a video when I go back in the house. I just wanted to check in with you all. I haven't talked to you in a while. I I can't stay up till midnight anymore. I be trying and trying and trying. Yep. So I gotta make sure I put my I miss you, Nene, Lion's Pride, Clovia, Chloe. I don't know where you been. Yeah. I don't know if the sweet smelling candle bringing them, but it might be the what kind of tree that is. I don't even know what kind of tree that is. All right. Now, to the right of y'all should be some hearts. If you tap the screen right there and send some hearts up, I appreciate it. And don't forget to give that thumbs up. I appreciate each and every last one of y'all for coming in and supporting me. I do. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate each and every last one of y'all. And I remember I see our names all the time. I see some people I haven't talked to in a while. I like this time. I think I'm gonna pick more. I came on this earlier because this would have been Nasia Day, but Nasia is gone. Yep, I won't see Nasia till Thursday, maybe Thursday or Friday. Yep, Nasia is gone on the road. Yes. I went to go get her, and she was like, I'm gone, Aunt Sheila. I said, all right, honey. Hmm. Yeah, so normally I wouldn't have been on this time of day because this would have been a time out with her. Hmm. I think I'm going to make more like 8 o'clock my time. I think 8 o'clock will be my time. I wonder what can I spray to get rid of those big bumblebees. Thank you, Lawrence. I appreciate you. I think the cat keep coming to the... Don't you know this cat scratches on my door like it's a dog? What they talking about, boo? They barking at you. Hmm. Yes. She doing fine. She's a big girl. She's doing fine. Oh, thank you, PJ. I get so many people telling me that they might not have lupus, but somebody in their family have lupus, and they share my videos with them. So I do my videos more for motivation because I've been in that place where I didn't feel like getting out of bed. My body was hurting so much, and my body hurts now, but I pushed through a lot. I'm getting, all kinds of things goes on, but I keep praying. And I know it's hard for people because they keep on telling you to eat right and stuff. And sometimes you just want what you want, and I understand too. So I understand all of that. I understand all the phases that you go through. And pain can send you through a lot of different phases, especially if you don't want to keep taking medication, if you don't want to the medication thing is different. I could take prednisone, and yes, prednisone can make me feel better. It really, really could. I don't want it because prednisone also do this. Before you know it, my face will be this round. My skin be so blowed like if you stuck me, I will pop. That's what prednisone. Prednisone helps with a lot. But the consequences of taking it every day, and I have been on high dosage of it, like 100 and some milligrams a day. It's no joke. It's no joke. So, am I hard headed when it comes to a lot of things? I am, but I'm okay. I'm okay. Yep, I'm okay. It is very hard, Angela, and you know. So I appreciate it, and I appreciate everybody that's on the journey with me. I appreciate people like Lawrence that I don't know what made him saw it or see it in me to stick there and be right there with me from the very beginning. I think I went live maybe 2 times, and then Lawrence been with me ever since. Ever since. I'm sorry I'm missing Nene. I know I'm way too early for Nene because she's over. I think it's maybe what a 2 hour difference. Yeah, a lot of people I have that comes on regular is Texas and California. Hmm. I appreciate y'all. Did anybody have a graduate? I know college has been graduating for the last couple of weekends. High school. Thank you, thank you. I can't change the song because it's a drastic drop in views if I use another song. So, hey honey,
Hi, baby. I'm interrupting you.
what you say, baby?
I'm interrupting you.
No, you're not interrupting me.
Okay.
What was they barking at?
Huh? She probably was out there because she came from the front.
You think she came in the house?
No, there's a door closed.
Oh, cause they was going off.
Yeah, she might be over there, over in the yard, somewhere over there.
Yeah.
She in the garage.
Okay.
It's closed.
Okay. She must was crying because you wasn't paying attention. Look, I'm paying him. I'm paying him. That's why I tell people I need to do more videos because I'm paying him to use the song. Believe me, they're taking their portion. Yep, yep. Yeah, they take 80%. They take 80%. Mm-hmm. Recorded, let me clear my throat. In Philadelphia, live at the club called. Really? Really? Wow. Cause how old is that song? I know, when I was a kid, that was a popular. Yeah, so it got to be I don't want to say 30 years. It couldn't be 30 years, right? Has it been that long? Cause when you think about it, they're like when somebody said something is 30 years old, I was like, dang. Really, PJ? See, wow. Yes. Yes. I'm getting a lot of young people that watch me too. We went somewhere and the lady came up to Lewis and she came up to Lewis. She was like, I think I seen you on my YouTube. And Lewis just smiled. And then we went to Sam's Club and the lady walked past me. She walked past me and but when she saw Lewis, she turned back around. She said, I thought it was you, but I was sure it was you when I saw your husband. When I seen 1996? Yep. Yep. That sound about right. Yeah. Yep. 1996. And I was like, oh, look how time. But that's a sign of good music, too. That is a sign of good music because so many generations is watching my videos and they love that song. Okay? And it makes you wonder, are the songs they making now going to last like that 30 years from now? You know? Hey, Louise. You're a lupus survivor. You're all natural. Exactly. Thank you so much. I understand. That's okay. I tell people all the time, I say, even if you up there and you just watching, you can support me so much just by watching my videos, commenting on my videos, sharing my videos, all of that. I appreciate. You don't never have to say nothing. I would never make anybody feel uncomfortable because I know how it is. When I go somewhere, I used to like to sit in the back of the room and it don't be nothing wrong, but I'm just comfortable sitting in the back of the room. Look, cause all my videos almost have a song, right? Yep. Yep. They get 80%. Yes. Yes. So like one video might make me $20, but then they get the 80%. Mm-hmm. That's why I said I appreciate each and every person that watches my videos. I do. Yes. I want Look, I want to be able to pay my mortgage off. I want to be able to bring Lewis home. Yes. We're getting older now. Things is changing. And we can't recover as quickly as we used to. So I am more than grateful. I am thankful for this opportunity that social media have given me because I wouldn't be able to do a lot of things. I tell and I have this conversation with my nieces and nephews and stuff, just the ability to be able to control when you can go to the bathroom, when you need something to drink, when you need a break, is a person with a disability just like me is a dream because I can't go do that in a regular person 9 to 5. I couldn't go Yeah, I got to make sure I watch those. So I put a burner right there. I don't want to get on the porch. I don't think it's hot enough to burn the porch, but I don't want to take no chances, right? Yeah, so I don't think it's hot enough to burn the porch, but I don't want to take no chances. I had one. Thought I had three. I put one right there. I didn't put one behind me. Give me a second, y'all. I thought I did three, but I had to go back and watch the video myself. But I got two. Okay. Because I don't think it would burn the porch. But I have to be careful. Safety first. Yeah. I don't see no more. I didn't put one right there. I just did those two. And I think I broke off that piece. And I got that one. Mm-hmm. How you doing, Melissa? Yes. Thank you, PJ. Thank you. You cut your grass. It's been a year since I did. I did it because of the surgery. I struggled, but I got it done. Health is wealth. Yes, Lawrence. Yes. Hey, Melissa. Michelle, your address. I knew. Look, Melissa, I didn't notice until I already started it live. I said, I'm going to leave it as is. Look, and you wouldn't notice it until I turned around. And then when I looked down and saw this, I was like, I done put the dress on backwards. Look, that's what old people do. Yes, thank you. I did not, Natasha. You do it. Look, I'm glad I ain't going to the store or something, right? Look, isn't that something? I'm like, and that means I hung it up on the rack backwards. You know, because when it comes straight out the dryer, I hung it up. So I hung it up backwards. That's why it's on backwards. For 24 years. Thank you so much. Are you on a lot of medicine, Melissa? Now, everybody that have lupus, they're not in pain. And my friend that have MS, she's not in any pain. Now, her legs is, what can I call them? Her legs feel like they weigh a ton. But she said it does not hurt. Yes. Yes. Oh, so you don't, and you know, good. Do you have the lung issues? I get nerve issues. And look like everybody that get diagnosed with lupus, they get tested for MS also. So I wonder how they are. I think some of the tests go side and side. And when I first started with lupus, I kept falling. So that was a sign of MS. I kept falling, but I thought I was walking in 4-inch heels. So I just assumed I was like, okay, Sheila, it's time to come down in the heels, come down in the heels. But I just kept falling. Thank you. I do not. I have a treadmill in there. I looked at it today. That's all I keep doing is looking at it. I don't. I don't. I'm getting better mentally wise. I'm hyping myself up, hyping myself up. Um, I'm a person, I probably would do better if I put the treadmill out here. Yep. Lumbar puncture. And it was hard to tell because if there is a flare up, Um, your husband have MS? Wow. And when I hear men have lupus, or I think the first man that I heard had MS was Montel, not Montel Jordan. Do you remember Montel that used to come on TV? He had a talk show. I don't know his last name, but it's not Jordan because Montel Jordan is a singer, right? Yeah, not that Montel. Montel Williams, that was the first man. And I'm hearing about more and more men with lupus. Because lupus really, and then I'm hearing about more kids with lupus. Like they're getting diagnosed early. And usually you don't get diagnosed until you're in your late 20s, going into your 30s. Montel Williams, yes. Yes, I'm hearing more and more. I tell people the story all the time. When Michael J. Fox, he has Parkinson's. Michael J. Fox have Parkinson's. But the strange thing about that, my friend that have MS, her mother has Parkinson's. So I think all of it, MS too, I think it's Parkinson's. Yeah. Michael J. Fox, yeah, he have Parkinson's. Less you can, and then all of these things are getting combined. Yeah. Relationship to the, I am not the person. I started talking to my husband in the elevator at community college. And look, we've been together ever since. Hey, Lions Pride. We was talking about you. Hey, Rosa, how you doing, sweetie? Yes, yes. But Parkinson, lupus, MS, some kind of way they are affiliated because um, they test me a lot for MS before they diagnosed me with lupus. Yes. Yes, I was in community college and going to be a teacher because that's what my grandma wanted me to be. I tell people all the time, back then you either was a teacher, a nurse, a secretary, or you cleaned up buildings. So my grandma, she was encouraging, but only thing she could encourage me is what she knew that women could do, and that was being a nurse, a teacher, or a secretary. Okay, so when I was in school, I said I don't want to go teach with a whole bunch of kids. That just wasn't for me. I love kids. If you see me around kids, you would just assume that. But I don't want that every day for me. I applaud all the teachers out there. I do. Yeah, I do. I find if I'm honest with my husband about how I feel and bring him to app so he knows what this disease is all about and he understands how it works now. I made him involved to educate. And that is perfect for you. The problem is when it comes to that and you're married to an older man like I am, um, it's a different mindset. It's a different mindset. He always have that um, care ability. He always have that what you call it provider instinct anyway. But it's harder for him to understand something he can't really see. Lawrence, it's just so happened I came on at this time lines prior, and I would think, Melissa, I would think it's even harder for a younger man to understand. And the other part, Melissa, you don't have the pain element. You don't have the pain element. It's hard to tell somebody, even if you just touch their skin a little bit, it hurts. It hurts. it's hard to tell somebody when you're that it hurts. I am fortunate enough that I'm in a I've been married long enough that my husband can see when my face is swole. He automatically know by my eyes when I'm in a flare up. He automatically know by my eyes when I'm not feeling good. I would think it's harder for younger people to understand, and it's what type of lupus or what type of autoimmune do you have? I think that plays a difference in what is the symptoms, because I know it. My husband been nights in the hospital with me. When the blood clots hit me and I was in the hospital for weeks, he never left, not one time. And most couples wouldn't be able to do that. Most couples are not in a situation back there where they have somebody that can take care of little kids and stuff. We didn't have all those other stacked up obstacles to jump over. Yes. Um, he has thyroid issues. Venting, venting. I'm gonna have to look that up. What is that? Is that? Are you saying vertigo? What is that? Oh, oh. You know, I was getting ready to look it up. T. Oh, I don't know why I thought that was thank you, Lopez. Thank you, baby. I had a burrito and quesadillas. That's what, yeah, quesadilla and burrito. That's what I had today. I thought that was called something else. Um, Something from melanoma. Melanoma. I thought when the skin discoloration. Is it another name for that? Oh, thank you. Okay. 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 Yeah, I have I know several people with the skin the color this, and that's the other thing too. My grandmother, I told a story before. My grandma had mitosis. It's a form of mitosis. So my grandma could take her hand and peel off skin like that. Now, it was worse than psoriasis, but they did not know what it was back then. But that just let me know that some kind of autoimmune been in our family. Now, when I first got diagnosed with lupus, they asked me who else in my family had it. And I said, nobody that I know of. But they didn't go to the doctor. I would not have known. Now I have lupus, but my sister have fibromyalgia. Yeah, she has that. Um, and all of that is associated. My alarm system is on point. You hear me? Yeah. Yeah, so her skin used to peel so much that she could take a razor and just shave her hand. Shave her hand. Her skin did it, her feet did it, and her elbows did it. Yeah, so nobody, all of us have some kind of skin issue. I didn't get that part, but all of us had that type of skin issue. But for me, I'm the first one that was diagnosed with lupus in our family. And my grandmother was a different type of a person. Like she had medical books all over the house that she would take her time and read and find out. She even had a book that was a list of all different kinds of pills and stuff that the pharmacy would give you. And this was a woman that came here to Virginia as a young girl and bought a house. She didn't have anything. She didn't have no more than a third grade education, but she managed to be an excellent provider for her family. Nothing? Wow. Do you think it was because people didn't get checked back then because they didn't have the symptoms to complain about it? Because it's not something that they do in blood work. It's only when you have certain simple symptoms that you complain about that see, my dogs was telling me somebody was at the front door. It's only when you have complaints and they check it, right? Hello, princess. How you doing, sweetie? You have books as well. Hey, Louise. At this well, 34 years strong. My grandma, your grandmother had lupus, right? And now I'm the first person that never smoked, don't drink, but I have the lung problems that came with my lupus, which is very rare. Melissa, nope. I know that also women are more prone. Yes, and also hard childbirth can bring this on. Wow. Okay. Really? Okay, that's the first time I heard about the childbirth. Wow. Yes. And then for me, it's kind of hard because and the other thing, like I said, so many stories in my family. The other thing, we cannot go back no further than my grandmother. That's why the issue with my husband and me saying my 77-year-old husband is powerful for our family because we only can go back as far as my grandma. Now we have not did the ancestor.com or anything like that, and we didn't do that. But the story that was told to me from my grandmother is that her biological mother put her in the snow and left her. Okay? And then what happened was another lady heard her crying and picked her up out the snow and took her home and raised her as her own. So my grandmother, if you've seen a picture of her, she looked like she's mixed with some kind of what's the best way to say it? Chinese, Japanese, Korean, or something like that. My grandma had freckles on her face. She was no taller than maybe 4'10", 4'8", very short, light skin, very funny kind of yellow undertone colors, freckles on her face, very short hair, um, and her face was kind of round, eyes slanted. Yep. But and that's it. That's it. We don't hear no more about the story. That's it. That's what my grandma told me. Yeah. Disposition with the disease, but the childbirth. Now, you know, years ago, I don't know if they still do it, but years ago, before you got married, each one of y'all would have to get a blood test. I don't know if they do that anymore now, but each person would have to get a blood test. And it reminds me of um, now it's like we need a background check, a blood test, ancestry check, and everything before you get married or hook up with somebody, because you just don't know who or where we come from or anything. Yes, we don't know. Yeah, I don't even think they do that anymore. It's it, and I now I see the reason. hmm Yes, PJ, you remember? They don't do it anymore. hmm Yeah, I think the biggest thing um, back in my day they was worried about was like sickle cell, and I'm just hearing about they have something. I don't know if they're calling it a cure or not for sickle cell. You know what, y'all? It is 7:30. I appreciate y'all so much. They still do it, Envy. Thank you, Melissa. I appreciate you coming in live. Hugs and kisses to you, and much strength. Thank you for sharing. Before you leave, if each one of y'all can leave a thumbs up, I appreciate each and every last one of you. How you doing, Lions Pride? I didn't get the opportunity to hug on you. Thank you so much for joining live, everybody. I appreciate y'all so much. If you don't do the thumbs up, please look to the right of your screen and you should see the heart. If you can hit the heart, I appreciate each and every last one of y'all. I'm going to get ready to get off here and catch up on a couple of videos. I just wanted to check in and make sure I hug on Lawrence and Lions Pride and Nene when she watched this video later on. I got to make sure I do a short and tell Chloe, hello, Nene, TT, Olio. Hey, Harriet, how you doing? Appreciate you, Anna V. Uh-huh. Who am I missing, Lions Pride? And Saint, yes. I don't know. Chloe, if you're doing okay, please leave a comment in this video so we can love on you. We appreciate you. Hey, Wanda, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Yes, Saint. Y'all make sure y'all tap in if you see the replay of this video. Saint, Lions Pride, Nene, Chloe, we miss you, sweetie. Darlene, TT, we appreciate you. Yes, we haven't seen you in a while. Yes, all of my buddies. Thank you, Lawrence. I appreciate you coming in, holding everything down. Hey, Purple. I appreciate you coming through. I'm going to get ready to get off here and come up with a quick idea. Look, I still ain't got my office clean. I still ain't got my office clean. I think those little strips does work. My husband been outside cleaning the car. He got off work early today to go outside and clean the car. I took him to the movies yesterday. We went to see Shadow. Something. Shadow? point, shadow, something. It was all right. Thank you, Cora. Thank you for coming in. Y'all don't forget to hit that heart me. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. Get the thumbs up there. And I will see you tomorrow. I'm quite sure I won't be back on tonight because I'm going to try to get some videos. Thank you, Lawrence. Enjoy your Taco Tuesday. Thank you, Lions Pride. We appreciate you. Yes. Thank you. You have a good night also. I am SheilagreenHall, a lupus warrior, and I appreciate each and every last one of y'all coming into my live. I'm going to get ready to get off and get ready for Let Me Clear My Throat. Please check back later and like, follow, subscribe, leave some hearts on my videos. I appreciate you. Thank you for the purple hearts, PJ. Y'all have a good night. Get some tacos. Thank you. Thank you, Queen. Thank you, baby. All right.